Hey guys, it's Michelle. I'm back with another project share, and today I am doing week 4 of the Halloween collab from Elisha's Crafty Hoplap and Susan Tootsie Tucker. So for both of the collabs, week 4 was Crafter's Choice, and I had a little bit of fun with this one. I did 2 projects that I had never done before. I am fairly new to crafting, so kind of trying to find something that I haven't done before is still fairly easy right now. I'm going to move over just a tad bit, sorry. Let's see if I can't get that glare out of there a little bit anyway. So it was Crafter's Choice. So what I decided to do, I actually did an album to hold die cuts for a die cut swap. You may have seen this actually in a previous video already because I did send this out to my die cut swap partner, Miss Sally Hendricks. So she already has it by now by the time this is uploaded, so she can let you know if it was a pass or a fail, I guess. I did have fun with this one though. This is kind of what set it off to kind of put me on the line of, hey, I want to keep doing this challenge because I'm having a really fun time with it. So here is the binder that I did. I did an altered binder. It is a 3-ring binder, and I will flip through the binder as well. For the die cut swap, for the month of June, it was a mix of Halloween and fall. So the front of the book, you can see I did very Halloween. I did almost like a wallpapery kind of look here with the wood grain bluey color. And then on the back, I actually did a very fall paper. And I wanted that distinction because in the middle of the book there is a distinction between fall die cuts, and in the front is the Halloween die cuts. So this is the front. These pieces here are leaves from that Michael's pick that I have used all throughout these projects. I used some of the silver iridescent sequin trim that you can find at Hobby Lobby. Put that behind there. This was a cut apart from one of the paper pads that I had, and then I glossy accented that 31 just to give it some dimension. And then it is also popped up on some foam because those wonderful leaves also give that some height as well. This is a cut apart from one of the paper collections that I had for Halloween as well. And these are those oil slick jemmies. So as you can see, as the light hits them differently, it's gonna throw off a different color. Again, that really screams Halloween to me. So that's why I put them on there. And then as you open it up, this is the front cover. Again, I did the front cover more of the Halloween, and you'll see the back cover is gonna be more of the fall, but we'll get to that in just a second. So here's that front cover. I made a pocket so that we can put some more cut aparts and die cuts in there. These are mostly cut aparts from a couple of different papers that I had. And then we move on to the die cuts. And all of the die cuts are going to be in a sleeve, and each of the sleeves are a little bit different. So depending on the die cut that I had depended on which sleeves I used. So I have the Halloween house, the spider web, and then each of the pieces that are behind the die cuts is a cut apart that can be used again if they would like to. So there's that one. We did some witches and cats and a little banner. We did some jack-o'-lanterns. These are jack-o'-lanterns as well. I gave her the option to punch out the face or leave the face as is. This is the skeleton head that you've seen in a lot of my projects. I absolutely love this. And actually this one I did in multiple different papers. So you'll see these papers are none that I used in any of the projects. I actually had a special paper for that. So all of the die cuts are gonna come with at least 3 different die cuts. Some of them have a lot more than 3, depending on the cut. This one is kind of a border strip of those jack-o'-lanterns in a mixture of different papers. And then for a fun element, I found some fabric flowers that had the spider and the sugar skull in them. I thought those would be fun to use. And then we switched to autumn. So I just did a whole cover page in the autumn. Let me take that out so you can see it without the glare. And then I'll put it back in a little bit later. But there is the page. It is on some chipboard, so it is pretty thicked up, and it does have a back side to it as well. So if she wants to use this for a cover of something, or if she wants to just display it as is, or however, she can totally do that. It is multi-layered with the pieces, and the pieces came from multiple different collections as well. And let me get these popped back in here quick. And then I did leaves, and there's a whole bunch of different leaves in different colors. There's that one. There's that one. Pumpkins, twigs, more twigs. These are a pain in the butt to cut out, just so you know. Not a fan of those. There are more pumpkins and the vines, and you can see just how many colors I did. And these colors vary from the ones that I used for Halloween. And then I did a set of 8 rosettes for her. I did some of them with the pumpkin gems, and I did some of them with the sunflower. So she can use those again however she would like. And I did use some of that gold sequin trim from Hobby Lobby. And then there is the back cover, just says thankful. So that was my crafter's choice for Elisha's. And then I'm going to use this beautiful tool that has stars in it to wrap up the book and present it all pretty and stuff, because I thought that would look really nice on that. And it would represent both fall and Halloween because of the gold color. So then for Susan's prompt, hers was also crafter's choice, and I decided to try my hand at a tag flip. So here is my understanding of a tag flip. So my first tag is going to have these fabric flowers on it, and then as you flip it, there is a baggie of cut-aparts, and these are going to be a variety of cut-aparts. And actually these cut-aparts are window clings that I glued onto some really good cardstock and then fussy cut them all out. So I thought those would be fun to use. And then a wonderfully big paper clip with a nice little tassel on the end. Then here's the first tag, Happy Halloween with a cat. And on the back of that one is gonna be a boo. And then there are some, these are actually pumpkin buttons. So I thought that would be cute, and I tucked them into like a little tag spot, or a little pocket, I'm sorry. I did tape them down just so that they would stay, but they are hooked firmly on there. So then I included a sequin mix, and this one is definitely Halloween. It's got the greens, the purples, the white ghosts, black, the pumpkins. It's got a whole bunch of different little things in there. This tag is creeping it real here. So we got some eyeballs on there. I decided to go ahead and put some eyeball stickers in place of some of the eyeballs, and then I put some stickles over the top of those eyeballs just to make them, I don't know, kind of glamorous eyeballs. And then I did some glittered bats all over, and the page in the back is the cat. And to tie all of the tags together as well, I put this trick or treat from one of the paper pads on the bottom of all the tags so that it's cohesive that way. On the back of this tag is spooky and trick or treat. And then there is another sequin mix, and this sequin mix is different. It's gonna have the blacks, the blues. It does have a couple of ghosts. There is I don't know if I can get it. There's a word that says spooky. There's some of the glitter black. So it's a completely different mix than what this one is, as you can see. Completely different mix. Then the next tag is going to be all these candies and sweets. And then on the back of that one is a trick or treat. And these are puppy stickers. I decided to include in there some crepe paper ruffles that I have. I purchased these from someone off of Instagram. They took crepe paper and then made ruffles out of the crepe paper, so you don't have to scrunch it up, you don't have to fold it up, it's already done for you. Just as you cut it, you'll want to glue the end of it so that the thread doesn't pull out. So there's 3 rolls of different colors for that. Then on the next one, I do have another sequin mix, and this is actually the sequin mix that was in my MemDex and my shaker card from week 1 and 2. So it has the moons, the silver, the black glitter, the black, the purple. And then this is the next tag, and these are actually cut aparts that you can pull out. There's a whole bunch of different ones. There's a little bottles that I fussy cut out of some cut aparts. So there's a whole bunch of little goodies in there with some spiders back there, and I believe there's a cauldron in there as well. And then the trick or treat again. And the back of this one has Mr. Bones on there for all you Mr. Bones lovers. And then I did tuck in some more of those trick or treat tags because I thought they were really cute. And the last is just a tag of puffy pumpkins. So that is the tag flip. I did put on trims. I did a trim tassel. So I have this green one right here that's holographic, a pom-pom purple, a purple that has an iridescent chevron through it, that green, an orange cord, an orange tassel fringy, an orange rickrack, and a fancy orange trim there, a green with the gold, or it's actually like a multicolor checker that runs through it, and a gross grain ribbon. And I believe that is all of the trims that I had in there. Yep. So that is my tag flip for week 4, Crafter's Choice. So hope you enjoyed this, and all of these items are going to go out to various swaps. So hopefully the recipients love their items because I loved making them. Thanks, and I'll see you in the next one.